Because what dad doesn't just like strolling through Bunnings with their dog, you know?
Bunnings, and you pull over and you get a sausage sanger at the end of it too.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Love it.
Hello, and welcome back to Chairlift Chats, the podcast where everyday conversations take flight. My name is Chelsea Widdicombe, and as always, I am joined by my brother,
James Widdicombe. Great to be here doing another podcast.
We have a very special edition of the podcast today, though every edition is special. This one is our Father's Day special.
Father's Day. It's come around quick.
Yeah, September is here.
I always like Father's Day. Not only do we get a cracker day with Dad, but it's the first Sunday of September.
Of spring.
So, which means spring. Temperature starts to warm up. And for Dad, it means he's got to start rolling his arm over again because it's cricket season. So he's got to start bowling to me.
Yeah. But we really want to take the opportunity today to celebrate father figures in your life, whether it is your dad, your real dad, your stepdad, or a grandfather, or a work father, just mentors that you have in your life. I think it's really
a father figure.
It's important to acknowledge the men in your life.
Yeah, I think it's for a lot of people out there, maybe you've probably either got good or bad memories of a father, but everyone's got that figure in their life, that senior person, I suppose, that they look up to, someone that's given some advice to you over the years, and someone where you've potentially had a really nice, authentic chat with. And yeah, it's not. I think Father's Day as a generic is, sure, okay, it's for Father's Day, fathers and their sons and daughters to be able to celebrate having a dad. But yeah, obviously for people out there that may no longer have a father or have never had that father figure in their life, I think it's
it can be a difficult time.
A day of celebration still for that person.
Yeah, even though it's difficult for some, I think it's important to look to the men in your life and what you have to them to be grateful for. And if you don't have someone, who can you find to look up to as a mentor? Because in the scary world we have, there are still some good men out there. So the more gratitude we have, the better the world becomes. So
couldn't agree more. What's your favourite dad moment?
Oh, my favourite dad moment.
There's so many, obviously.
There is so many. We're so lucky with our dad. I think what I appreciate about the most about our dad is just that he's always been such a chill person.
He is very relaxed.
And I like that in a chaotic, crazy situation, he always has a joke.
The dad joke.
No matter what. And he has great sarcasm. Like, the dad joke thing is so real. And I definitely see you adapting that into your life as well.
Oh, okay, thanks.
It's a compliment, don't worry. But that's what I appreciate about Dad is his humour. And
do you have one? Do you have a dad joke?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay. Tell us a dad joke.
This is a good one. Okay. What is the difference between a Range Rover and a hedgehog?
What?
On a hedgehog, the pricks are on the outside.
That is very
I
good.
really like that one.
That's pretty funny.
Come on, your turn.
Why did Batman skip church?
I know it. I know what this one is. Because Christian Bale.
Come
on, you got to have another one.
Not off the top of my head.
I feel like Dad's jokes sometimes aren't jokes specifically, but it's the way he says something, or I don't know, the way he responds to Mum sometimes to make her laugh, or turn Mum's, like, if she's had a bad day or something really negative happen, the way he turns
it's a dry humour. I think for men anyway, a lot of people out there, we're more known to be relaxed, but have that dry humour, I suppose.
Yeah, I think we get that from the English.
To go with the personality. I mean, it's obviously not in everyone, but yeah, it's that little bit of dryness that's just very relaxed, chill, and just to bring a smart ass comment out. It's something that tends to happen. But I mean, yeah, look, love the dad jokes, but I think one of my favourite memories was when learning to drive.
Oh yeah.
Now, a lot of people out there have probably learnt to drive, and their mothers may have done it, but most of the time it'd be the dad, for whatever reason, because they either have a cooler head and they stay calm in the car. I don't know, but dad for me was so relaxed, and here's a story. He was so relaxed in the car. He'd fall asleep coming back from
Yeah.
trips when he's supposed to be teaching me how to drive, and then one day we're driving back and he spots his favourite chicken shop. And he's like, stop, pull over. I want to get some chicken wings. God, this is the best chicken wing shop. It is the best chicken shop ever. Got to pull over, get some wings. I'm like, okay, where? And just pull over here. Pull over here. It was a bus bay.
Oh
Oh,
no.
anyways, I'll only be 2 secs. I'll just go get some chicken wings. I'll be back. Anyways, of course, as soon as he gets out of the car, a bus comes up behind me and starts sitting on the horn.
Oh god.
So here I am.
You're on your L's at this point.
Yeah, on my
so you're
Ls.
16 years old.
So I've got to take off. So I've got to, okay, pull out and off I go. No one in the car next to me, and I had to go around to another side street. Dad comes out and he goes, "Where the heck is he?" I'm like, "Well, you had to get your bloody chicken wings, didn't you?"
Oh, that's a good one. That's such a dad one.
I'm sure everyone's got a memory like that, or maybe
I mean, I
worse.
remember driving with Dad. I used to really enjoy it because, well, I remember he worked not far from my school, so we'd drive to school in the morning together. And we'd just come to sometimes sit in silence because we're both not morning people. And so we both would have our cups of tea and coffee and kind of just ease into the day. And it was just like that understanding of silence in the morning.
Dad was always quiet in the morning. Well, he always is quiet in the
He is,
morning.
yeah.
He's always quiet. It's quite entertaining, actually. But yeah, first Sunday of September, Father's Day, and I have to bring up cricket season. So
Of course
for
you
all
do.
people out there, I'm sure this resonates with you. The sun starts to come out a bit more, the days get longer, and it stays warmer longer. So what do? You got to take the old man, go down to the cricket nets, and roll the arm over. And I'm sure enough, by the end of it, Dad's got no arm left. But yeah, I think for our viewers out there, I'm sure many of them uh, go down to the cricket nets and have a bit of a bat and a bowl.
Yeah, and I think that's a good idea. Like for this Father's Day weekend, this Sunday coming up, just do something with your dad. If you don't know what gift to get your dad,
Act of kindness.
it can be really hard. But I think sometimes the most important factor is just quality time.
That's it.
Whether that means making your dad the coffee he likes to have in the morning and make it the way he likes it, and maybe cook his favorite meal. They say that
Yep.
a way to a man's heart is through his stomach. And I
You've got to make it way up through it. Yep.
and it's just just spend time. But yeah, whether that means go out the front and kick a ball, or kind of bring that childlike sense, like things you did as kids that you almost took for granted, like spending time together at sport. And again, this can be with a grandparent or a stepdad, anyone, that male mentor in your life. Spend time with them, and maybe bring up a favorite memory or something funny that you've experienced together.
I used to
'Cause-
enjoy walking through the jungle with my grandfather.
Oh, that was so good. Yeah.
Walking through the jungle.
The jungle.
Just walk down the road to the local bushwalk or whatever, and there'd be a pond there. Feed the ducks, and walk through the jungle and see if the
Yeah.
tiger's
Oh
there.
my gosh, it's so
You know?
much fun, and it's really, you look back on your life and you realize it's all those little moments that
That's it.
make up everything.
It is for sure.
And you see this in TV quite a bit. I'm a big fan of TV shows, and I've got a few favorite TV dads.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Like, you watch a TV show and go, "Oh wow, he's such a good dad." Oh.
Daryl Kerrigan
Who's that?
from The Castle.
Oh, yeah, he
Uh,
is a good one. That's
a
a
man,
perfect
a
example.
man's home is his castle. It's true.
Actually, that's such a good movie to watch on Father's Day.
Oh, it is. A man's home is his castle. The Castle.
The Castle,
With Daryl
so
John
Australian too.
Kerrigan. Love
Yeah,
that.
that's a really good one. I've also got from the early 2000s, The OC, Sandy Cohen.
Oh yeah,
If you don't know that show, Sandy Cohen, he's this cool dad. He's a lawyer. They end up bringing this kid into their house, and he's just the cool dad. And
he's a good singer too.
he's a great singer. Adam Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
When you think of a dad in a movie, Adam Sandler is like always there.
He is a father figure in a few, isn't he?
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Oh, this is kind of a random one. But Gomez Adams from the Addams Family.
Okay, yeah.
Because he's like a very loving, doting husband, and he loves his children, and he's just so authentic to
True.
his style and his family and his family's values.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nothing like a father figure that's famous. So for Adam Sandler and all those guys, yeah, good on them.
Happy Father's Day to all our favourite TV
guys.
dads.
But yeah, I mean, one point I have to bring up as well. Dad's garage.
Yeah.
The man cave. The man's castle. That's where that's where the footing is, basically, the house, you know. So Dad's garage is, you know, I'm sure send a photo in for our viewers out there. I'd love to see your father's man cave, your garage. How many famous things has he got in there? How much value is in that garage? Because a man's man cave can be, I don't know.
I do feel like it says a lot about someone, because having a messy garage can mean something. Having everything neat and tidy,
memorabilia, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it really talks about your personality type.
So Dad's garage, we had some good memories in there. Just Dad just cleaning up, and you know, always packing his truck in the garage, and you know, riding the bikes around and the scooters,
setting up the table tennis,
playing handball,
which I'm going to the Olympics for. Remember
the garage? Oh yeah, table tennis.
Table tennis.
I can't wait for that. So the garage, yeah, definitely plenty of memories in there as well. So,
but that brings us to our gift guide, I think, because if you're stuck for gift ideas, I mean, every dad is different, but I do think some sort of tools is always a good gift for a dad.
Can't go wrong with a bit of tooling.
Milwaukee, Mercator.
No, I don't need. No,
just tools. Okay,
tooling
I think tools
in general.
And if you don't know what tool to get your dad, I think a Bunnings voucher is always good as well, because what dad doesn't just like strolling through Bunnings with their dog, you know?
Bunnings, and you pull over and you get a sausage sanger at the end of it too.
Yeah, it's perfect.
Love it. The good old Bunnings sausage sanger.
I've also got a beach towel on here, because I feel like dads always have the oldest, dingiest, yuckiest beach towels, and they have them for like 50 years. So get your dad a beach towel. I think that's a good gift.
It's a good gift, guys.
I also think a good gift though is an experience. And I know you've done this before,
yes.
But you bought Dad concert tickets once.
Yes, yeah. I brought Dad's into the acoustic guitar, so we go see one of our favourite Australian guitarists, Tommy Emmanuel.
Yeah, nice.
Great concert at the Sydney Opera House. Yeah. So always good that's a great gift.
Yeah, but depend, you know, tailor it to what your dad likes. Whether it's like a museum visit. Dad and we went to the Ramesses exhibition. So whether it's music, whether it's a restaurant experience, sporting, just think about what this person means to you and how you bond. Whether it just means getting some pancakes somewhere or having a coffee together on the back deck or anything. I don't think you have to do anything too outrageous or exciting.
Tailor it to your dad.
Yeah.
And your family.
Really comes to enjoying that time together.
It's a great way to wrap it up.
Yeah.
So to everyone out there, enjoy Father's Day this weekend. Hope you have a great day. Have plenty of food, drinks, cake, whatever it is. And have a great Father's Day Sunday.
And make sure you're following Chairlift Chatss on all our social platforms. That's Chairlift Chatss with 2 S's at the end, much like Father Snoop Dogg who is DOGG. We're Chairlift Chatss with two S's at the end.